There are few places in the world that can boast the diverse beauty of the Illawarra.
As we journey through the area, we'll take a look at the lifestyle of the local people and the many varied and interesting features that make the Illawarra a great place to live and somewhere you have to visit and experience.
Located in Australia's most populous state, New South Wales, the Illawarra is just over 50 kilometres south of Sydney. Within its boundaries are the cities of Wollongong, Shellharbour and the town of Kiama. The Illawarra is on a narrow strip of coastal land between the mountain ranges and ocean and has a total population in excess of 250,000. The name Illawarra, along with many of the other names within the region, has been derived from the Aboriginal language. Illawarra means a high place near the sea.
The first stage of our look at the Illawarra starts with the northern section down to the city of Wollongong. Entering the Illawarra from the north through the Royal National Park and the village of Helensburgh is a dramatic and spectacular experience. The view from Stanwell Tops provides us with our first real glimpse of the natural beauty of the region. The sight of hang gliders soaring above the Pacific Ocean and cliff tops is breathtaking. This is also the area where aviation pioneer Lawrence Hargraves made his first flight.
One of the real highlights of the far north is Symbio Koala Gardens. Open daily, Symbio is home to an impressive range of Australian native and exotic animals. Symbio provides a great chance for education through first-hand experience with the animals. But of course, the real favourites are the koalas.
The north is also the home to the region's largest Hindu temple located at Helensburgh.
The coast road winds its way along steep cliff faces and through historic seaside villages. It's a very popular scenic drive, and a stop in at one of the charming local pubs at Scarborough, Clifton or Austinmere for lunch is a great way to take in the views and atmosphere.
The coastal plain widens from the foot of the mountain range, revealing golden beaches such as Woonona, Corrimal, Taraji and Fairy Meadow. The beaches, headlands and rock pools provide for every recreation and leisure pursuit you can imagine, especially surfing and fishing.
The Wollongong Science Centre and Planetarium at Fairy Meadow is a great attraction for those with an inquisitive mind and very popular with locals and kids. You have the chance to see over 100 exhibits and wonder at the stars.
North Beach is one of the region's most famous and popular beaches. Along with Stewart Park, it is a focus for recreation. The rolling waves of North Beach provide for hours of fun in the surf and sun. North Beach is one of the many local beaches patrolled by surf lifesavers. Don't forget your sun protection and swim between the flags.
Enjoying this magnificent vista is the Novotel North Beach. This hotel is Wollongong's premier resort and is extremely popular with both visitors and locals. The coastal and mountain views from the rooms are spectacular. You can dine at the Novotel in the Windjammers or Admiral's restaurants and enjoy local delicacies. The lobby bar and beach bistro are excellent for relaxing after a day at the beach, or dance the night away at Splash's nightclub.
Just a short distance from the Novotel is Wollongong Harbour and Flagstaff Point. You can spend hours exploring the history around this area. Lighthouses, wartime coastal defences and convict-built walls are part of the picturesque harbour area. Belmore Basin is an active fishing harbour, and the fish markets are a great place to see the many types of seafood the locals enjoy.
Central Wollongong is steeped in history and is best explored on foot. Market Square, the old courthouse, the Illawarra Museum and the many churches of the city provide you with a real feel of the cultural heritage of Wollongong. The city is a shopping haven with modern shopping facilities, small specialty stores and excellent cafes and restaurants.
The Wollongong City Gallery is the largest regional art gallery in Australia. Home to a number of world-class collections, the gallery also has changing exhibitions. The City Gallery is supported by a range of excellent smaller galleries, such as Articles and Project Artspace.
The Illawarra is alive with the arts and is emerging as a centre of excellence. Vibrant musical and theatrical movements offer many entertainment options. The feature venue is the Illawarra Performing Arts Centre.
An Illawarra lifestyle feature, festivals and culture. With people from over 70 countries, the Illawarra is a rich blend of different cultures. The region has a strong, proud community that takes every opportunity to express its heritage and to celebrate the freedom and way of life of the Illawarra. You must experience one of the many festivals that take place each year.
The Folklorica Festival in June is a spectacle of colour, dance and song. It is the largest ethnic festival and brings together young and old in celebration of their ethnic origins through food, crafts, music and dance. Many of the ethnic groups also have special celebrations, such as the Highland Games, Oktoberfest and the Blessing of the Fleet.
There are a number of festivals based around music, and the Kiama Jazz Festival in February and the Jamboree Folk Festival in March are two of the best. If you're into jazz or folk music, you have to be at Kiama or Jamboree to join in the fun.
The sea is an integral part of life on the coast, and the annual Sea, Food and Sail Festival attracts people from all over to enjoy the many sea and harbour-based activities of the event.
And Harbourfest, based around the port of Port Kembla, is a major festival with concerts, the Navy and family fun the feature of the day. And then there's the fireworks display.
Springtime is a very special time in the Illawarra, with Florawarra, a month-long floral festival, and street fairs such as Spring into Corrimal nearly every weekend.
The next stage of our journey takes us to the central western area of the Illawarra. To the west of the city of Wollongong are the two imposing peaks of Mount Kira and Mount Kembla. At the foot of Mount Kira is the Wollongong Botanic Gardens. Immaculately presented and a picture in bloom, the gardens are a great place to relax and enjoy native and exotic flora, and still only minutes from the city. A feature of the gardens is the traditional Japanese bridge. The bridge was a gift to Wollongong from sister city Kawasaki. At the mountain end of the Botanic Gardens is Glenifer Bray. A legacy of the region's industrial heritage, the Manor House is home to the Conservatorium of Music.
Also at the foot of Mount Kira is the University of Wollongong. Recognised as one of Australia's leading universities, the campus is set in magnificent grounds. The university presents an inviting learning environment and is home to students from all around the world.
The panoramic view from Mount Kira gives you a sense of the beauty of the Illawarra. If you like to enjoy nature, take a bushwalk on one of the well-marked trails around the mountain.
Further south on the escarpment is Mount Kembla. Nestled in one of its valleys, you'll find the historic Mount Kembla mining village. The village transports you back to early this century.
One of the most popular attractions is the Nantian Buddhist Temple at Berkeley. The temple and pagoda are positioned at equal angles to Mount Kira and Mount Kembla. Opened in 1995, it's the largest Buddhist temple in the Southern Hemisphere, and you won't fail to be impressed by the striking buildings and images.
For a truly Australian entertainment experience, the Yellow Wool Shed is a great night of food and fun.
From the calm of meditation to the excitement and fun of Jamboree Recreation Park. Set in the rolling green hills of Jamboree, the Recreation Park is a day's adventure or relaxation. There's so much to see and do, from bobsleds to water slides to peaceful horse rides. Jamboree Recreation Park is a great day for everyone.
The lush natural beauty of the Minamurra rainforest is also within the Jamboree Valley. This subtropical rainforest is in the Buddaroo National Park and has walkways to the breathtaking Minamurra Falls. The Minamurra Rainforest Information Centre is open daily.
Only minutes from the Minamurra Rainforest is the superb Jamboree Valley Lodge. The lodge blends the peace and freshness of its natural environment with the standard and comfort of a modern resort. The clean country air and the natural surroundings is a haven for an array of bird life and a great place to get away from it all. Take a trip into the village and enjoy a cool ale at the distinctive Jamboree pub.
An Illawarra lifestyle feature, recreation, sport and leisure. It really isn't any surprise that with the natural environment and the subtropical climate, that the people of the Illawarra enjoy an active outdoor lifestyle. The beaches, rivers and the lake provide for every water-based activity you can imagine. Fishing, yachting, surfing, jet skis and water skis are just some of those. The snorkelling and scuba diving around Bass Point and Shell Harbour is very popular, especially Bushrangers Bay.
The surf lifesaving movement is a fundamental part of Illawarra life and Australian beaches. Every year, there are numerous surf carnivals up and down the coast.
Whether playing or watching, the Illawarra community loves its sport. The region has a number of teams in national competitions. The Illawarra Steelers in Rugby League, the Illawarra Hawks in basketball, and the Wollongong Wolves in the National Soccer League. Cricket, netball and lawn bowls are among many other popular sports.
The natural environment is also a great source of recreation. Picnics are always popular and there are cycleways throughout the region. There are many kilometres of trails and walks for bushwalking and bird spotting. And for something really special, you can see whales and dolphins frolicking off the coast at various times throughout the year.
The southern area of the Illawarra is remarkable for its villages and spectacular scenery. Kiama is the main town and the area is very popular with tourists and a sought-after place to live. Away from the coast, the rural countryside is peaceful and green. And while it's not strictly in the Illawarra, you shouldn't miss paying a visit to historic Berry Village. Take a stroll down the main street and browse through the many craft, pottery and antique shops.
The coastal villages of Juroa and Gerringong are blessed with beautiful, clean, golden sandy beaches and historical landmarks dating back to the 1800s. The site of 7 Mile Beach stretching out south from Juroa is awesome. The 7 Mile Beach National Park is a great place to spend time during your holiday.
The coastline of Kiama is rugged and the natural features unique. The Kiama blowhole is known around the world. The fishing harbour and blowhole headland are really very special. In contrast to the jutting rocky heads are sheltered sandy beaches such as Bombo. Bombo is just one of the many great surfing beaches in the area.
The picturesque Kiama township has charm and character, and you can't help admiring its beauty. Among the modern buildings are brick cottages and classic buildings from the last century. The terrace was built in 1855 as homes for quarrymen living and working in the area, and are the only ones of their kind in New South Wales. Today they house stunning specialty shops and eateries.
As with the rest of the Illawarra, when staying in Kiama there are a range of facilities to suit everyone's budget, from hotels and motels to unrivalled seaside caravan parks and country guest houses.
Another Illawarra lifestyle feature, dining and shopping. One of the real benefits of living on the east coast of Australia is access to fresh food. Dining in the Illawarra reflects the choice and variety of foods available and the cuisines that have been influenced by the origins of the many people that make up the community. In fact, you really are spoilt for choice in the many restaurants, cafes and eateries.
One of the most outstanding restaurants is the Lagoon Seafood Restaurant. Located in the idyllic surrounds of Stewart Park at North Wollongong, the award-winning lagoon specialises in freshly caught seafood and local delicacies. It really is the total dining experience for lunch or dinner. The distinctive Mediterranean decor, the special service and the full a la carte menu make this a very sought-after dining experience by locals. Oh, and here's a tip. Try something very special from the lagoon's wine cellar.
As with dining, the shopping in the Illawarra offers a real feast. There are a number of major shopping centres that house many shops for one-stop shopping. All of the major retailers are present in the Illawarra. The Wollongong City Mall has the Crown Central and Gateway shopping centres, as well as many specialty shops.
Each of the villages offers specialty fun and unique shopping experiences. Take in one of a number of markets and craft fairs if you're looking for a bargain, or local arts and crafts. The many street fairs that take place throughout the year are a real treat. A great day out, fun for the family and a shopper's delight.
Located between Wollongong in the north and Kiama in the south is the central eastern section of the Illawarra. The seaside village of Shell Harbour is one of the oldest settlements on the south coast of New South Wales. Shell Harbour is a great place for a holiday. You can enjoy the serenity of Bushrangers Bay, Bass Point or the Killalea State Recreation Area. The Marine Aquatic Reserve is perfect for snorkelling and diving, or a great place for a beachside picnic. The Farm and Mystics Beach at Killalea attract surfers from around the world.
Shell Harbour is also home to one of the Illawarra's largest family entertainment venues, Shell Harbour Workers Club. The club is great for a fun night out or just to relax in the friendly family atmosphere. Enjoy a meal in the restaurant or bistro, and afterwards try your luck in the poker machine lounge. The club has a great range of facilities, and there's also great live entertainment featuring top-line performers. A holiday or visit to Shell Harbour isn't complete without a visit to Shell Harbour Workers Club.
The vast waters of Lake Illawarra add another spectacular dimension to the area. You can sail, fish or indulge in your favourite water sport, or relax and just take in its beauty. The lake and its wetlands are home to black swans, many other water birds and of course everyone's favourite, the pelican. Fish life is abundant and you'll never have trouble spotting someone fishing. The lake is famous for its prawns and it's just as much fun trying to catch them as it is to eat them. Windang at the lake's entrance is an ideal spot to experience everything the lake has to offer.
The coastal and wetland areas around Port Kembla are some of the most significant areas of local Aboriginal heritage. Standing on Hill 60, you can only imagine how the unspoiled beauty of the area would have been. The magnificent panorama offers an unrivaled view of the Illawarra, which you really have to see.
Today, the Port Kembla area is known as Australia's Industry World. The 1,200 hectares of Australia's Industry World has an amazing combination of features and experiences for visitors, focusing on heavy industry and the operations of the deepwater port of Port Kembla.
Another Illawarra lifestyle feature, Illawarra people at work. The Illawarra is known around the world for its progressive industrial base, and the people in the Illawarra are both skilled and dedicated. Here's a brief look at the people of the Illawarra at work.
The area's coalfields have been mined since the 1850s. Generations of local miners have travelled underground to work the region's seams of high-quality black coal.
The BHP Steelworks at Port Kembla is the region's largest employer. The steelworks uses state-of-the-art technology in steel production and has undertaken a massive environmental improvement program over recent years.
The Illawarra also has a growing reputation for one of its emerging industries, telecommunications. The region is a centre of excellence in this high-technology field.
It really is amazing that within only minutes of a modern city, dairy farming is still found.
The region supports a vibrant fishing industry. The reputation for fine fresh seafood is in good hands. Tourism
has grown to be one of the largest employers. People working in services and small businesses are committed to providing top quality service.
The area is known for its halls of learning, technical colleges, schools and the University of Wollongong. The many devoted teachers are giving the people of the Illawarra a chance to grow and learn.
The last stage of our look at the Illawarra links the coast with the highlands. The Cockatoo Run Scenic Railway picks up at Port Kembla and Unanderra on its trip to Robertson and Moss Vale.
The Cockatoo Run experience starts from the minute you first glimpse the train. Whenever possible, Bob the steam locomotive works the journey. Otherwise, it may well be Ron the diesel that takes you on this experience. The heritage-style carriages, the warm, friendly service and the other travellers make this a day to remember. This is a great day trip that is one of the steepest and most picturesque train rides in Australia. The climb up the Illawarra escarpment reveals waterfalls and close-up natural beauty. The remnant coastal rainforests and eucalypt forests can only be seen from the train. A brief stop at Summit Tank lets you get out for a stretch and take in the magnificent view over the Illawarra. At the top of the climb is the rolling green countryside of Robertson, the setting of the hit movie Babe.
The train stops at Robertson and you really should get off and experience lunch at the Robertson County Inn. On Sundays you'll be entertained by jazz and lunch is a cook-your-own barbecue. Robertson is a dreamy little country town and well worth a stroll around before boarding the train for the return journey.
As you have seen, the Illawarra has something for everyone, and it's not hard to understand why the locals enjoy such an enviable lifestyle. If you would like to get more information on anything you've seen, the friendly staff at the Kiama, Shellharbour or Wollongong Visitors Information Centres can help you with brochures, bookings and suggestions for tours, accommodation and activities.
The natural beauty, the friendly people and the quality of life make the Illawarra a great place to live and somewhere you have to visit and experience.